great honor to be a part of this collection, Amazing Graces. Thank you, Richard. My story is called Jockey Days. Jockey Days. Well, what do you make of that? I nod my head at the corner of Gary's bedroom, raise my eyebrows. Shelley pauses, scrunches her nose. He's dressed it. Is it sporty? Coming in at about 5 feet tall, with a chiseled jaw, pointed cheekbones, and shiny metallic clothing, it appears there is an oversized Kindle hanging out where there ought to be a standing lamp. I want to approach it, maybe poke it to see if it's hard. Cover me. I glance over my shoulder as I take 3 giant strides across the room. I think it's wearing jockey gear, I say, as I grab hold of its biceps. I want to know if Gary carries it around, if it's light enough to dance with. Gary interrupts us. I drop the mannequin. The thud of its landing softened by my foot. It's still standing, and all I can do is prop it up again, back in the corner. My face feels beet red, and I know it is. One martini will guarantee a decent blush without such cause. Isn't he terrific? My brother Gary is standing in the doorway, hands on both hips. We couldn't get out if we had to. A total stitch. My eyes are open too wide, as is my mouth, but I simply can't help it. What's it? Where'd you find him? Gary steps toward me. He won't believe me. Got him from Macy's. Where else? He was much too petite for them. Looked ridiculous in the winter wear. They were all standing around hoeing and humming, and I just swept in and adopted him. Gary's triumphant grin suddenly drops. What'd you do? He scurries over and adjusts the knot in his little cap with disturbing tenderness. Shelley has disappeared without a sound. Poof. And I believe the ball is in my court. Where'd you get his outfit? I force a smile. Oh, sis, what a face. Pull this stick out, will ya? It's just a doll. Back downstairs, I shoot a few daggers Shelley's way. She blanks me and heads for the kitchen. Deflated, I return to the liquor cabinet. I just don't know why we keep doing this. Every year, Thanksgiving together, like we want to. The 3 siblings, me, Shell, and Gary, and none of us moved more than a half hour from the 1950s Rambler we grew up in. It's like no one had the guts. We take turns hosting, and Mom and Dad keep showing up. It's okay for Shell. She can pretend her kids need her. She can go fuss over them, wipe their faces and their asses. The rest of us are stuck looking at each other. The past 4 years, ever since college, Keaton's come with me, but not today. He's in San Fran with his family. And then Gary, what's he doing in this over-decorated, underheated, twee little townhouse? I scan the room. Mom and Dad are stuck in the couch poring over a photo album, baiting each other for every blurry face, every cropped forehead. We've hit work, vacation plans, the price of gas, and what's in the potatoes. They also found the need to preview their Alzheimer's days with loud and poorly timed recaps of, but why? Why did she say Pete isn't here? I'm like, hello, I'm here. I sit my babies. Shell is putting sweaters on the boys. The kitchen has that post-robbery feel, and I'm standing around, heavy in my ballet flats, just waiting for the damn thing to end.